COPWATCH, policing the police every single day. And doing what the Charlotte County Sun newspaper and local TV stations won't do every single day.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. Andrew Sheets reported for COPWATCH for 8 years and running for sheriff now because I guess you got to change it from the inside because exposing the corruption just isn't enough. But the sheriff here did another propaganda video, that's what it is, because he's running for election, that the jails are fine, we're doing whatever we can to help protect the people in the jail from COVID-19. What a fucking liar. We've already heard from many people. They're not testing people. It is in the jail. This is the only jail in Southwest Florida that did not release people early for nonviolent crimes so they wouldn't get sick and die for a nonviolent crime. And it is in the jail. They're not doing enough protection. We've already got tons of tips on that. And they made a video that we are too. We're doing whatever we can. Bullshit, man. You do not give a shit. You care about policing for profit, and that's it. So I want you to comprehend that these fuckers are policing for profit during COVID-19 when you could get this shit and died for a fucking victimless crime. Comprehend that. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care if you die for a victimless crime. Like I said, we've already got information from inside the jail. They're not doing shit. They're not testing everybody. They're not doing proper care of the spaces so people don't get it, or giving them proper mask. I mean, you name it. They don't care. This was the only jail in Southwest Florida that did not let people go early because of COVID-19. It is disgusting. He doesn't give a shit about you. It is all about money. And this fucker keeps saying, I'm not making money off of this shit. Bullshit. I don't fucking care if you don't get money off the ticket except for 3%. You get pay, benefits, retirement. So does a jail staff. So does a court staff. And on and on. You're a goddamn liar. You need to go to fucking jail and prison for your shit. So here these people are. These could be possible spreaders, the cops pulling you over for victimless crimes, and the people in the jail could literally be spreaders of this shit, and they don't care because they're policing for profit. Nowhere else can you get paid, benefits, and retirement like this. And in fact, it's so out of control, they made a statute that we can't even find out how much it is because you would be pissed if you knew how much they were stealing from you, the taxpayer. Wake the fuck up. Remember where Founding Fathers said, take a goddamn country back. Look at all that policing for profit right there. Anyways, remember to vote. Sheets4sheriff.com. Sheets4sheriff.com. And you can get your freedom back. You can stop policing for profit. You can stop the war on drugs. Stop the war on weed. And I'll arrest Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL for his third-degree felony that he committed having an illegal list of gun owners and illegally profiling them. And dirty ass bitch Amira Fox from the state attorney's office wouldn't do her job. I'll arrest him and I'll ask DeSantis to give me somebody that will do their job. And by the way, Amira needs to be arrested too for not doing her job because it says in the statute you must. That means you do it or else.
Hi, I'm Chris Hall, one of the Community Affairs Specialists here at the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. On today's issue of Inside the Star, we're going to go to the Charlotte County Jail and go behind the scenes to find out what kind of challenges they've had to face since the introduction of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's go meet our guest. I'm here at the jail training facility, joined by the Support Services Lieutenant, Lieutenant Carter. She's an 18-year veteran with the agency, and we really appreciate her being here today, and she's got the best hair in the company. Thanks for joining me, Lieutenant Carter.
Thank you for having me.
Lieutenant Carter, I understand we're going to get right into it. I understand that there's been a lot of changes that have had to have been made at the jail because of the COVID-19 situation. We just want to talk about some of those things today. And if you don't mind, can we start at the very front door? I took a tour the other day, and there was a masked officer standing there, and he greeted me with a thermometer. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we were making sure that we do whatever we can to keep our inmate population safe. So it starts with the staff. When the staff come in, we have someone there to read and ask them questions. And those questions come from the CDC guidelines. And then their temperature is checked. Once everything is clear and they're okay, they can come to work.
This is every single person that comes through the door there?
Every person.
Wow, that's incredible. Awesome. How about for the inmate population themselves? What kind of changes have we had to see as far as what they do on a daily basis?
Well, we had to incorporate a lot of new changes due to this COVID-19 virus. And some of those changes were the times out for the inmates. We had to rotate. We do have pods that are 2-tier. So we will have 1 tier at a time to come out to enjoy the recreation, showers, phones, television.
Okay. So when they come out of their pod, or out of the tier of their pod, 1 tier at a time, they get to come down and partake in rec time or shower time. Have you seen any kind of changes as far as the rec yard goes? Do you get enough people out there at once? How does that work?
Well, we recommend that we have 9 inmates at a time in a rec yard due to the size. And the officer who's working in the unit, he has to keep a track of who comes out and make sure that everyone get a fair chance.
Okay. And that rec yard is enormous, right?
No, it's pretty small.
So social distancing is pretty challenging, I would guess.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But we do whatever we can to make sure that they're safe.
And you had said something about sanitizing too in between. So tier 1 goes and does their shower time and stuff. And then is it a whole sanitizing process?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What we do, we use the normal chemicals that we have to clean. And then when we're done with that, we will use our backpack sprayer. That's a disinfectant solution that we spray large areas with.
Okay. And when I was over there, I took a tour recently and I noticed some of the inmates had like a face shield on. What was that all about?
Well, the inmates are given face shields when they have to clean up special things that may have biohazard on it. They get the shields to use. The masks we recommend that the officers and the staff wear the masks all the time when they're at work. The inmates that wear masks are the ones who are in isolation. And when they come out of their unit, their housing unit, they wear the mask.
Okay. Well, that sounds like there's an awful lot going on over there, some big changes that you guys have implemented to kind of keep everybody safe. And it sounds like you're doing the best job that you possibly can.
Yes, we make sure that we have enough cleaning supplies as well as soap for the inmates. We make sure that the bottle is in the housing unit so that the inmates can freely refill their bottles so that they can have the soap to wash their hands as much as possible.
Perfect. So everything kind of going according to the CDC guidelines, right?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. I mean, I'm impressed. It sounds like you guys have really made some big changes just to incorporate all of that. And I can't imagine that with 18 years of your experience, the routines probably get kind of second nature. This must have been pretty difficult to make these changes just all of a sudden.
In the very beginning, yes, but we're here for care, custody, and control. So we just wanted to make sure that our inmates are safe.
Care, custody, and control. I like it. Perfect. Well, I know after 18 years, as I said, you've got a lot of things that you're responsible for. So I'm going to let you go, but I wanted to say thank you for joining us, taking this time to explain these changes to us, and we hope to see you again real soon.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem.
See, I told you Lieutenant Carter had the best hair in the agency. In addition to that, though, she's truly a wealth of information and a lot of experience in all her years doing this. We really appreciate you being on the show today. Thank you, Lieutenant. Well, that's it for this issue of Inside the Star, but remember to stay connected because you never know where we're going to take you next. We'll see you next time.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.